Hello all, welcome back to another coin video. This is Silver Helm Coins and Collectibles. Today we'll be doing a quick analysis of 1 pennies from Southern Rhodesia. I have coins from the 1930s and coins from the 1940s. So we'll kind of break down which one is the most valuable. I have 4 of them, and then what the rest actually go for. So first let's look at the oldest one I have. It's a 1937 1 penny from Southern Rhodesia. It was King George VI. He was the emperor of the British Empire at the time. And this coin, as you can already see, one of the telltales is it was struck in copper nickel. It does not look red-brown. It's closer to silver looking. And this coin, in 1937, there were 908,000 minted. So there were quite a lot minted. The condition of this one looks all right. It was in circulation, but it's not worn out. I've seen a lot worse coins in my life. And based on my research, so for 1937, you're going to look about at a value of $3. So it's not a lot, but you have to remember they were highly circulated, and the composition is copper nickel. So that's the oldest one. Next one we have is from the 30s as well, is a 1939 1 penny. So this one they actually minted more than the 1937. This one, it was 1.2 million minted. So that's quite a lot of pennies that they minted in the year. Same thing, the composition is copper nickel. As you can see, it's just silver looking. The grade on this one is actually fine to very fine. There are some signs of circulation, but that does not affect the value, as this one is also worth around $3. So both these from the 1930s, you could comfortably sell for around $3 per coin. Okay, so that was the 1930s. Now we move on to the 1940s, which, as you can see, is a lot darker coin. And this coin was struck in bronze. Okay. The 1949 one, as we'll start with the youngest first, and then we'll move on to the one that's the most valuable. But this 1949, as stated, it was in bronze, and they minted 1.4 million of these pennies. So as you can see, it's still George VI. He is still the emperor of the British Empire at the time. And this 1 penny, 1949, the same as the other two, goes for about $3. So as you can see, these pennies are quite standard in value. The ones from the 30s and the ones from the 40s seem to hold the same value, okay, except for this one. So what I have in front of me now is a 1942 bronze one. So they did mint some of these in copper nickel, but the one I have today was the bronze minted one. And because this was during the war, World War II, they only minted 480,000. So as you can see, that's a big difference compared to the larger numbers of the other pennies that were minted. This one was only 480,000. So when I purchased this on an online auction, one of the specifications of this specific 1 penny was that it is a scarce date. So that was interesting to see. And then my own research also showed me that because it was minted so low, because there were copper nickel ones and because there were bronze ones, so there were 2 types of 1 pennies that they minted. The bronze one turns out to be the one I have today, and it turns out to be the one that is a bit more valuable. So the big question is, compared to $3, how much more is this scarce date worth? So if I look at the grade, it's also fine to very fine. Was in circulation. but that it didn't wear the coin down too much. And the final one, I would be able to sell this one for the bronze 1942 1 penny Southern Rhodesia is $4.5 to $5. So it's not crazy ballpark numbers. They all more or less fall in this range, but I wanted to show that this single one from 1942, which was a scarce date, is in fact more valuable than the other three. The other three fall around $3 per coin. This one, $4.5 to $5 per coin. So that's today's video. I just wanted to do a little bit of a breakdown of all the 1 pennies from Southern Rhodesia I have. These are vintage, they are old, so they do tell a story. If you want access to coins like these or many more coming in the future, consider joining the waitlist in the description below. I will be launching an eBay store in the future, and I would hope to see you guys there, selling coins and collectibles. So thank you guys for watching. This is Silver Arm. If you like the video, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.